And we are back. Listen, episode 15. It's the Free Gems podcast, man. Listen, I got two special guests with me, man. Listen, I got Single to my right, of course. But listen, for the first time, we got the Vmg boys. Listen,
absolutely.
We got my brother Inkman B. We got my boy Cuba in the spot. You know what I'm saying? Looking like money. Y'all see what's going on, man. Vmg in the building, man. Talk to him, man. We gonna listen. This is a long time coming. I've been waiting to do this episode for a minute. We got some history in the building. You know what I'm saying? Met both of these fellas a long time ago, so we gonna get right to it, man. Tell these people where you from and what y'all about, cause I mean, Inkman B, that's self-explanatory.
That's a fact, bro. Yo, this shit lit though, bro. I'm happy to be here, bro. You feel me? My name Inkman B. I do tattoos and shit. You know, I got a label Vmg, Volcano Music Group.
Yes, sir.
And shit. You know what I'm saying? We from Jersey. You know what I'm saying?
What part of Jersey though? Hold on, you gotta explain.
Well, like I'm from like scattered all over Passaic County and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just spent most of my time in Patterson though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to Patterson, man.
Yeah.
Happy Patterson.
I was born in Passaic though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, shout out Passaic. You gotta make sure you shout out Passaic. The whole county, the whole Jersey, man. Listen, we got a Jersey legend in the building, man. Like I said, we gonna have to get into it, man. Cause we talking about tattoos, but it's way larger than that. It's way bigger than that. But before we get that, Cuba, you from exactly? Tell the people where you from.
It's Vmg Cuba. I'm an artist from Vmg New Music Label. You know, Volcano Music Group.
Yes, sir.
From Patterson, New Jersey.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
P-Town again. Shout out.
Listen, so we like I said, dive right into it, man. So I know a little personal information, like the fact that y'all really brothers before the music shit, before the artist shit. You know what I'm saying? So get into it, like how did y'all meet first and foremost? You know what I'm saying? How'd y'all become cool?
Yeah, shit, man. We was kicking that like in high school and shit, bro. Like,
Nice.
Bro was just always on some fly shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really. He was just standing out in school and shit. I'm like, yo, bro, you want some fly shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I was on some fly shit too. That's how I mean. We was always the one like getting in trouble and shit for like wearing what the fuck we wanted in school.
Type shit. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I was into that too.
Yeah, we was just kicking it, bro. And we having to have a couple like classes together and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then we was just kicking it at lunch and shit, play football together.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was
He got me to
all
play
that
football.
shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You didn't want to play? My son's in the streets. Fuck all that.
I was doing a little bit something else.
Nah, for sure. Man, listen, so when I first met and heard of you, actually I heard of you before I met you, obviously, but when I first heard of you, you were like maybe 15, my nigga, like, and you were starting to tattoo around the same time I was starting to tattoo, but I'm like 4 years older than you. You feel me? And I was like the youngest nigga tattooing. I'm like 18, 19. So when I hear a nigga 15 and I'm looking at his work, I'm like, bro, official. I'm like, this shit crazy at this young of an age. So when you say fly shit, I'm like, bro, this nigga been hustling since a very young age. You feel me? Like you feel me? Adult money as a kid, cause it's for real. When you tattooing, man, especially in the hood, them niggas is coming in. People, you put $40, $50, and to us making a little $100, $200 a day was everything.
That should make a difference, bro.
At 15, you rich at 15. You can make $150.
Bro, I'm feeling like, you know what I'm saying? I can buy whatever I want, bro.
And you can, cause you really didn't have too many needs and shit. Like,
how you start getting into tattooing?
I just like my big brothers and them. They do graffiti, bro. Like, I was always in like the household and shit. So it's like my older brother, before he went out to the army and shit, he was always a graffiti artist. Like, he was even trying to pursue the college shit with the whole artist shit, but he was like, fuck, I gotta get to it back now. At that time, like graphic designs, none of that shit was paying. You know what I'm saying?
It's a hustle.
Yeah, it was all different. You know what I'm saying? Now it's different, bro.
Yeah,
we got the
internet is different. The internet definitely changed it.
Like, look, the shit he was trying to do now it's like pretty much NFTs now. You feel me?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like graphic art, like, you feel me? So at that time, it's just wrong timing with his shit. So boom, he left that shit, did the army shit. And then my other brother, he stuck with it. The one in the middle, it's three of us. You feel me?
I was about to ask you that.
It's three of us. So it's like the older one went to the army and shit. The one that's closest to me, the middle one, he stuck with this shit, bro. He was just bombing the whole city up, bro. You wake up,
crazy.
the whole block fucked up. Like, you feel me? So like that shit inspired me as a kid, cause even though my mom and them ain't fucking with it, I'm going outside. My boys is all like, yo, that shit hard, bro.
Yeah, how you get that attention? Like,
so
getting recognized.
I'm like, yo, bro, like my brother hood famous type shit.
You know that's dope.
So off art, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh yeah, this shit fire, bro. You feel me? It's just I know. Whatever route I took, I had to get the money with it though.
Oh yeah, the only way, right?
Absolutely.
Because my brother getting locked up with this shit, he crashing out and shit, but like he loved to do his, that's his passion though, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of fucked up at a sense, you know what I'm saying? So
nah, for sure.
Whatever he want to do and shit, and you know, they fucking with him over that shit. So whatever, he helped me buy my first tattoo machine though.
Wow, that's dope. We gonna get into that whole family situation, like the family oriented, because when I remember I actually got tatted by you, my first forearm tattoo, you feel me? And I had problems with you because you was always ill with the writing. Like I'm like, yo, your fonts, the shit that you would draw up, and I'm like, bro, 16. Sketching this shit in class and shit. I'm like, yo, I used to hit him like, yo, bro, I'm gonna come get my last name by you. I need you to just finesse it, you know me?
Sure,
and I'm so happy I did, because I came through and I saw where you was tatting out of, and it reminded me where I was starting out, you feel me? Mom's crib, up in all the way upstairs, you feel me? Sneakers pushed off to the side of the room and shit. You feel me? From the mud though, for real. Like, I remember seeing the grind, and I'm like, yo, that's dope. And one of the first things I remember that stood out to me, bro, I was watching your Instagram and shit, and you had posted a YouTube clip. It was an interview, but you were interviewing yourself, and I'm like, who the fuck at 16 is doing a Q&A of himself?
Yo,
I said, bro,
that shit crazy.
I'm like, oh God, bro, on a
That's
different, he in a different level, different path,
thinking,
and I saw that shit at a young age. So I always was just like, let me keep seeing how you growing, and to see where you at now, man, it's a beautiful thing to see.
I appreciate you, bro.
Nah, for real, I gotta make sure I give out the flowers too. You know
that's
what I'm
my
saying?
boy Richie though. Like my boy Richie, he shoot a lot of music videos in Patterson, so I was kicking to him a lot. Like around that time, I was tattooing him and shit. He like, bro, yo, we should get some content out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? You young, you tattooing, you ain't really got shit out there. You know, somebody look you up, you ain't really on the tube, like you ain't doing shit. So I was like, yeah, let's try like I'm gonna set up some questions and shit. You just sit right there, bro. I'm gonna just ask you them shit. You know
Damn, that was almost 10. That was almost 10 years ago.
Wow,
Like, so to be thinking about content and pushing that forward is genius back then. Shout out to Richie, you know what I'm saying? And actually, I remember one of the first times we really even introduced each other was when I was reaching out to Fetty Wap. I don't know if you remember that, but you was mad young, and I remember that was the first time I ever heard a nigga use the word clout. So I hit the nigga Fetty in his comment. The nigga Ink comment under like, this nigga trying to get clout off you, bro. You feel me? So I'm like, what does clout mean? I'm trying to get famous, and I hit you. I'm like, that's exactly what I'm trying to do, bro. But I didn't come at you crazy at all because I didn't understand it. I was like, is he trying to say that I'm clout chasing? Like, is that a bad thing? Feel me? I was confused. So I just hit, bro. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm just trying to build my name like you are. You feel me? And I understood that. I saw that you immediately understood that, and you came. It was straight love after that. Literally from that one DM, it was like, yo, you right. You trying to go? I'm trying to grow. We on the same shit.
Trying to eat.
So at that time I was just wilding, bro. I give a fuck. I'm over here. Like I never understood, like you know what I'm saying, because I had no filter, bro.
Of course, you from the hood.
I'm so used to like whatever happened. Like,
nah, for sure. Nah, for sure. You from the hood. Like I remember days where you was on. Listen, people don't even know we actually worked together. For literally this shit lasted like maybe like 2-3 days before we got kicked out.
That shit's some bullshit. I tell people this shit all the time.
Yo, I always talk about this story, man, because we was at the art. Fuck Dave.
Fuck you, Dave.
Listen, to this day, you see these niggas shining. Fuck you, Dave. This got teeth out, diamonds out. So listen, man, we was at the art factory in Patterson. You know what I'm saying? And I remember we set up shop, you feel me? It's like 2015, nigga might have been 15, 16 still, like 17 I think.
Yeah, I was like fresh out of high school, 17.
Shit, yeah, you did graduate a little earlier, some shit.
Yeah.
But I remember we was going crazy off like a one day tattoo party. We was just like, fuck it, let's run it up, do some more tats all day. And we went crazy in that 1 or 2 days, and by the next day I remember we was smoking in the backyard, and the nigga Dave, we didn't know that was the owner. The nigga walks right up on us, and people always smoking in the backyard, so we don't think nothing of it, you feel me? The nigga walks up on us and he's like, as soon as we're done though, he walks up and he's like, you guys work here? You guys rent a studio here? We're like, yeah. He's like, all right, make sure you leave the keys in the front desk and you guys pack up and get the fuck out of here. I said, what?
I think
that's
it started
crazy.
off with some old man that was patrolling the shit. And then he get the like, yo, you sure you guys can smoke here? Like, oh, does he know you guys smoking here? Next thing you know, he get the snitching.
Yeah.
Then he come and catches in the cut.
And just mad bold about it. Like, all right, make sure y'all put your keys in when y'all get the fuck out. I'm like, oh, it's like that.
Damn.
So it was back to the curb, but I want to talk about like the transitions because all right, you started off working from home, then we was renting out studios. I remember.
Yo, but I appreciate you for that though,
of
bro.
course,
you know what I'm saying? Even at that time, like that shit meant a lot to me, bro.
Of course.
Like it was crazy. Even that my situations after that was still fucked up, but at that time I felt good, bro. Like I was going to college, like I was like, oh shit, yo, I'm about to go to the studio. Like it was starting to feel good.
Right, you was getting emotion. You was getting emotion.
Fuck you, Dave.
But I remember you ended up going to a studio after that, and I remember at one point you was tagged literally in the middle of the trenches, like on like 21st, if I'm not mistaken.
On 22nd.
On 22nd, pardon me. Yeah, 22nd.
My boy Butterhouse, shout out my boy Butter.
Yeah, shout out to Butter, yeah.
East 22nd?
Yeah, East 22nd.
Yeah. So if y'all don't know, 22nd, Notorious Street, Patterson. What are you from? 12th and 22nd?
So right there.
Yeah, he's right there. So you come outside, you see hood stars, hood legends. It's all types of shootings and beefs going on. It's wicked outside. And I know, like, working how we work, it was a lot of cash flow. So it's like, I know that shit had to be treacherous for you to be thinking like.
But at the end of the day, it's regular shit. Like, you go outside, you chop it down with all the homies and shit. But, like, one crazy as shit does when somebody got whacked while I was tattooing somebody.
Like in the middle of a town?
Yeah, like, I had the window. It was a summer night. You know what I'm saying? So you hear some gunshots, hear the shit skirting, everybody crying like 10 minutes later. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the reality.
And then, like,
that's crazy.
And then I feel bad for the client, but to me, I'm like, shit, man.
This is right. This ain't too far off.
You know what I'm saying? I just felt bad for the client. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta move around. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that probably changed your whole perspective.
Yeah.
And actually, I wanted to ask. So you went from working independently at your own spots, right? And then you ended up transitioning into a shop. What made you transition into working at shops?
I don't know, bro. I just felt like it was just time for a change, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? It was time to like see a different scenery, being around more artists. You know what I'm saying? Try trying to like really get in a different space, bro. You feel me? Trying to like really lock in with my art. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, 100%.
Nah, I get it. Absolutely.
Because before I had to be careful like how many clients I take. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to make the spot too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was literally like that. I was getting kicked out too.
I figured I'm in the shop. You know what I'm saying? I do what I want. I'll be in there working all night. Nobody telling me shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all it really is,
and you
bro.
still your own boss. You're just paying a little overhead rent,
exactly.
which is respectful because it's putting you in a position, like you said, where you need to be.
That was the positive thing about that shop. You know what I'm saying? Because they was on some shit like, yo, pull up, just give me rent. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
They ain't want no percentage or nothing.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
People
so
don't know
that
about
kind of
that.
worked out. You know what I'm saying? It kind of worked out. I was like, bet, yeah, that's fire. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But some shops want 50 to 60. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
50
saying?
to 60% for y'all who don't know. So listen, when you go to a tattoo shop, man, you get tatted by these artists. Understand that what they're charging you, they only really about to take home maybe half of that if they're lucky.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, especially the high end shops. So they charge you $1,000. He's gonna keep 500 of that. Truth of the matter, and the shop's gonna get the most. So the shop has the initiative to they benefit the more you make, the more they make. So that's why a lot of artists are reluctant to go to shops, especially like me. I know me, I was like, nah, I ain't doing that. You feel me? But so, all right, you get into the shop, and I hear you talk about your art all the time, and the way that you explain it, I think is so dope. Like, when you start explaining, like, pricing and negotiating with people, and you're like, yo, bro, I'm not trying to negotiate. You don't go to Neiman's and negotiate for the Amiris.
That's a fact, though.
You feel me?
That's a firm fact.
You just gotta stay firm on your shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what you got. You gonna do.
You know what? You know your craft. You know what you're bringing to the table. You know your values. So at the end of the day,
hell yeah. So
shit, I want to be happy while working. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. And that's the thing is, like, you probably don't know this, but you literally made me fall back in love with tattoos. No bullshit. You made me turn my shit. I'm God. You made me turn my shit. That's why I be DMing you sometimes. Just be like the motivation. I'll be like the inspiration. I won't even say it enough. 2 words. The motivation. The inspiration. You feel me? And I can never be like, oh, he's younger than me. He can't inspire me. What? I'm so inspired by these younger niggas, bro. I love when I see niggas pass me up and like do better, do greater things. You feel me? Like I'm watching you tattoo fucking Rowdy Rebel, J.I. the Prince. Like, how did you even get in tune with those like all these artists?
I mean, that shit started with Fabio. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, you tatted Fabio. Like, shout out to Fabio Foreign, the whole Brooklyn.
Bro. So, like, I hit Fabio in the DM, bro, and him. I just, like, be throwing shit out there.
Like,
like, yo, bro, again, you ever want to get tatted?
Wow, that's crazy.
Week later, I see the shit. I wake up, like, my manager called me, Cash Moves and shit.
Yeah, shout out to Cash Moves, you know what I'm
he
saying?
like, yo, bro, you seen the DM? I was like, nah, what happened? He like, yo, Fabio just hit you. I'm like, oh, shit, word. Wake up, see the shit, boo, get back at him. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, next day I'm at the crib.
That's fire.
That's fire.
Shout out to Fabio, man. Listen, that's fire.
You know what I'm saying? He got he did some tribute for, like, Pop Smoke and shit.
Yeah, I remember.
He did some other shit with the city and the Snowflake.
Yeah, the Snowflake, I remember that.
From there, bro, I guess all his boys got in tune. Like, I guess the whole woo, like, they connected and
hell
shit.
yeah.
So I get the hitting up
Rock Swish, I remember.
Yeah, and then Rowdy came, you know what I'm saying? And,
that's love.
Yeah, bro.
That's legendary.
Shit started, like, buzzing around, and then, like, you know what I'm saying? I started tagging J.I. You know what I'm saying? Stunner getting beat up. Like, a lot of people just started tapping.
Stunner too.
Yeah, like,
damn, I forgot.
Like, a lot of people just started tapping it. I was just like, fuck it, bro.
That's
like,
dope as fuck.
And all it as it come.
That's all of you marketing yourself.
Yeah, that's all of you pushing.
Started off one little, like message. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope, because that's exactly how we was getting around in the beginning when I was tatting DC, Young Fly, Fetty Wap. It was literally like, yo, just push this out. So to hear that you're still doing that, you feel me, a year ago, 2 years removed, like, you already established and good. You didn't need to really do that.
That's a fact, bro. But I still, like, kind of, like, you got to keep throwing your name out there,
nah,
bro.
for
It's
sure.
like, we can never be too cool for this shit, bro.
Never be too comfortable.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can never be too good. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to throw that shit out there and still try to, like, build the brand at the end of the day, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So, Cuba, you being, you know what I'm saying, you being right along the whole time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you seeing this shit. How does it feel to see, like, your brother is taking off? And
I be happy, bro. I be happy. I was happy back in the day. I thought he was killing, like,
and he was, right?
He was one of the top dogs back then.
Yeah, for sure.
Now he's just taking it to another level, man.
And I see you all blasted up. He done went crazy.
He ain't even done yet.
Yeah, he ain't even done yet. What inspired that style you got, man? Because when I see Inkman B's work, I know it's Inkman's work.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I go, like, usually with a darker, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I feel like that's what people love about it, because it stays so. Like,
so I know, like, tattoos kind of heal up. Every time they heal up, they heal up tone lighter. You know what I'm saying? So I just be scared of that shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you make sure.
Yeah, I don't want to, like, spend double the time trying to, like, touch something up.
Makes
I know
sense.
I could be making money.
Yeah,
so,
that's smart. That's smart.
So it's like, at the end of the day, like, you know, if I do gotta touch something up, I'll do it. But at the end of the day, I kind of want to, like, not be, you know, all over the place with this shit. Like, oh man, I gotta go do 10 touch-ups this week. Like, fuck. It was like a gap in my day gonna take up like 4 bands. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Tuck that. It's just bands.
No,
like,
for real.
So
yeah.
it's like, I'm like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? If I spend this time on the toucher, realistically, I'm gonna be fucked up. Like, that ain't gonna be what I wanted to make. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And I gotta meet my weekly deadline, like how I want to, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yeah, quota.
like,
you gotta have a quota.
So I try to just everything I do, bro. I try to just do it right the first time.
No, 100%.
Right
It saves that time.
Yeah,
saves that
exactly.
time. That's key.
You know what I'm saying?
So the pandemic, right? I watched you. Like I swear, it was like every couple months. First of all, let's talk about this nigga is the rap god, and when I say rap, I mean W-R-A-P, nigga. Rap god, yo. I see this nigga rap this Benz at least 7 times, my nigga.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what is this nigga doing? I'm like, yo, every fucking month this nigga was rapping his Benz or he's rapping the I-8. Like, this nigga got the fleet. Like, if y'all don't know, the track hawk is outside.
Yeah,
you feel me? Let the people know you got the thing is outside.
The lime
You feel
green.
me? I be doing my thing, bro. Like, I be getting bored with this shit. Like, I kind of want to make this shit look good. Like,
Nah,
you know
for
what I'm
sure,
saying?
and it's part. I feel like it's all part of your brand
Yeah,
now.
it's all
Like
movement,
when people come sit down, like I've had clients that came to me that had already went to you, and a lot of them will say some shit like, "Oh, I went to Ink really just to soak up game. I just wanted to sit around them." And I'm like, "Yo, that's the dope part about when you put that presence out there.
Yeah.
People want to know, yo, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
You
Yeah.
feel me? What's going on? You feel me?
That's
You clearly
love.
moving, you
That's
doing
love,
something.
for real. That's love.
Yeah, so it's dope when I hear people talk about it. It's beyond just the art. They just want to sit next to you because that's the kind of brand you established already.
Nah, that's crazy though, bro. Because it's like, you know, that was never my intention though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm doing shit I like to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing shit like
that's
I
even
want to live
doper.
like fucking Offset, Migos, and them. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the motherfuckers I look up to.
Yo, I swear to God, I be telling my homies, I be like, yo, this is my favorite rapper. Like, just playing the rap, because nigga don't even rap no more, you know what I mean? But I'm like, nah, bro, you see the nigga lifestyle, I'm literally showing, I'm always smiling, Atlanta, like, yo, look at my young boy, he turned up, you going crazy. Because like I said, you had inspired me to get back into tattooing because I was watching you do what you love, and you were so happy with it, and then you started increasing your price little by little, and I'm like, yo, maybe my problem was that I was just being too stagnant with it, you feel me? And I was falling out of love, like I said, where I feel like I wasn't being appreciated for my time. So it's like, what helped you develop that sense of like your self-worth, and what made you feel like, I need to value myself higher?
Like once I joined the shop, bro, like I was like, yo, the skill getting better. I'm learning new shit. I'm like working at a faster pace.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I figured like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got them stimmies, bro.
Oh yeah, right.
Stimmies was coming in. You feel me?
Niggas had the bag to spend.
Tats don't went from like 600, 700, 800 to like minimum 1200. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I seen
and
that
I'm
happen.
putting out like 3 of them a day. I'm like, all right, cool. I can make a difference.
What?
I can make a difference
Hell
in my
yeah.
week. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And then, yeah, bro, I just like, yo, bro.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly, bro. I was like, yo, everything. Now I'm only taking bigger shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
And then I kept that shit strictly big tattoos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I
just
was
to
able
make it
like,
make sense.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And then everything just started like, you know, stacking up different and everything. I was just like, yeah. Yo,
This is the right way. I can't go back from
this.
this.
How long you been in the shop?
I left though. I left the shop. You know what I'm saying? I was there for like 3 years though.
But you on? I seen you on your Instagram. You talking about you working on getting your own shop.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I'm just worried about location right now. Like really trying to figure out where I want to put my establishment.
The plan is crazy though.
Oh, I know the plan is crazy. I know y'all got some shit in the works. Y'all don't do nothing small. Y'all do.
Listen,
Listen. Shout out to Vmg Music, man. Y'all got Cash who signed to the label too. What other artists? Is Cuba, Cash? Is any other artists?
Nah, it's Cuba. Cuba World, Vmg Cuba, we got Cash Moves, you know what I'm saying? Those my brothers for real.
Yeah, I know
of course,
that.
of
We
course.
wanted to do music, but realistically, we gotta legitimize it, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, nah.
Then we got your boy Navarro. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
shout out to shout out my
You know what
lawyer.
I'm saying? He closed it all out for us and shit, and shout out my brother Hellcat Prime.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Sersky,
saying? He
shout out
managing
Hellcat.
the label and shit, and yeah, bro, like now we got a little team going. We trying to get this shit up and running. You know what I'm
So
saying?
that's what inspired you to make it legit. It was like, yo, if we gonna put this money and invest all this time
Gotta
into
do
it,
it- gotta
we gotta
do it
get
the
the
right way.
paperwork
Yeah,
right. You gotta
everything
get
gotta
the
be
lawyer
right.
set.
Everything
We've been
we got
doing it,
set.
but it's like now it's just like
Legitimize it.
Hell yeah.
And that's smart because in order to be a big business, when you're small, you got to treat your business like a big business before it even gets there.
Fact, bro.
You got to.
That's a gem right there.
You got to treat it like you already a multi-million-dollar corporation when you just get started.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Got to have that mindset.
And that's why I
going
see
in.
what I see with y'all. You quality. Everything's quality. Like I'll just post an Instagram reel of a tap with some music playing. You post an Instagram reel. This shit look like a music video. You got APs in the video. Bust down diamonds. I'm like, yo, this nigga do everything big, bro. I love to see that shit though.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. Shout out my boy Rob, yo.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Rob.
It took me a long time to get with a cameraman, bro. You feel me? I always had trouble going back and forth with cameramen because they already like once I meet somebody, bro, like I really try to lock in with them. You feel me? It just be hard though, cause a lot of people. I'm not gonna say they're inconsistent, but they find themselves in a lot of shit, like personal shit.
Yeah.
And I always been the type to like put my personal shit aside to get this shit going.
Yeah, the
you know what I'm
business.
saying? Like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's like get to it, bro. Like you feel me? So once I locked in with my boy Rob, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out my boy Rob. He from Baltimore. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Shout out to
So
Rob.
he up here in Jersey and shit by himself, bro. He going crazy. You
That's
feel
dope.
me? And once I locked in with him, bro, he been able to help me with my vlogs. He been helping edit like my intros, my reels. You know, reels are important on Instagram. Nowadays. So he been helping me with my reels and shit. And like ever since then, bro, like you feel me? I just been trying to push this content. You know
Yeah, and so matter of fact, we gonna transition into that real quick. You talking about vlogs and YouTube? I see y'all bringing a big push on YouTube now, it's just music videos, but y'all got Culture Block now.
Yeah,
the
Culture Block. I saw that
podcast.
Yeah.
First episode just dropped.
Yeah, first episode just dropped with the Very Twins. Shout out Very Twins. I've been following them like closely ever since I seen you fucking with them, and I'm like, yo, who are these young niggas? Because back then they was mad young too. I'm like, y'all niggas is all going crazy. You feel me? And I see you have an appreciation for street art and like smaller artists that are just coming up. Like I see you purchasing art from different people, and I'm like, that's exactly what it's about. Like supporting the other artists, especially when you're in a position to be able to.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah. Now I know my boys, yo, they cool as fuck. You know
Yeah, I could tell.
They humble as shit
cool
too, though. Like I like people that's humble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what inspired y'all to want to do the Culture Block?
Culture Block shit, bro. Like I'm trying to use my resources as much as I can. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Everybody that I know, anybody that I've worked with up to this far, I'm trying to somehow get them into my platform, into my YouTube. And everybody got a name that's circulating, they buzzing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I can kind of sit down with them 30 minutes to an hour, get them, you know what I'm saying, talk about some shit, put the little bit of clips out and shit, you know, little by little, probably make something happen. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Trying to leverage out the channel to the point where it's like I got people all over the country trying to come forward.
Hell
Like,
yeah, you gonna get some of them the Moo niggas from Brooklyn up there. Oh, I seen like you got that close relationship. I feel like with Mamu from the Bucks.
That's my brother.
Yeah, that's
Sandro.
Sandro. Yeah, I love seeing that connection because I be seeing you in Minnesota, and I'm like, this nigga's in Minnesota. Like it's one thing to get tatted by your boy because you in Jersey, y'all local is regional. But when you see the nigga flying out to still tat the nigga, I'm like, see, that's loyalty. That's that connection, like you said.
Yeah, that's my
like
dog,
using
bro.
your resources, like
That's
you stay
what's up.
tuned in. You feel me? I see you like you did a lot of Miles Powell's ink, and I seen a lot of that shit going viral. Like
he helped me out with the kind of like get my name in the NBA too. You know
yeah, oh yeah, bro.
Him in my move. You know what
Let's
I'm saying?
talk about it, my nigga. How does it feel, bro? You go on 2K. You feel
that's some
me?
wild
And you
shit.
see niggas sleeved up. It's Inkman B all on 2K, nigga.
Nah, I feel crazy though, bro, for real, because you know, growing up, we all been playing that shit.
Yeah,
absolutely.
All the homies play that shit since
What?
forever. So
Everybody.
it's like,
Hey.
you know, you go up to them like, you know, in your mother house and shit, tatting and shit, and then, you know. Now present day, bro. You know
Yeah, now present day is millionaires wearing your ink.
Shout out my boy Shake Milton. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Shake
I
Milton,
seen
for real.
Shake shit like on there, like you pull it up and it's just there, and I'm just like, damn.
It's like that's just surreal.
That was the moment I was like,
Nah, it's
That's
real.
surreal.
Sit back for a second. That's bro right there.
Nah, on God, I know
It's
exactly what you
crazy.
mean. That's how I felt when I remember when Fetty put his face on a cover of his album, and he had the 3 stars right here and the Zoo Gang out there. I'm like, yo, that's me. I'm on a billboard. Like,
Bro, that was a standout piece, bro. I'm like, yo, bro, got that shit all, I was like, yo, cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. At the time we was on 22nd, right? So I go downstairs to the store. I'm always chilling in the store, bro. You feel me? That's where I get all the water, like
Hood
you feel me?
babies.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Chilling in the store. We watching
Banana
Miles
real
game
quick.
right there. We watching Miles game in the store, shit, whatever. Next day, one day I pull up, bro. They got the rap snacks out that bitch. I'm like,
oh
shit.
yeah,
I'm like,
that's
hold
that
up.
shit.
I'm like, gang got the Fetty Wap rap snacks right here with the tats on it. I'm like, yeah, my son,
That's fire,
I'm like,
man.
yo, that's hard, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
you feel
dope.
me? I was like, yo, it's all good though. I was like, yeah, that's fire, bro. Like everything from Jersey, like you know what I'm saying.
Hell
It was
yeah.
just like fuck it, bro. Like everybody winning. We young, bro. That's my shit.
right.
We
Yeah,
young,
for real.
bro.
Yeah,
So
talk to
it's
people.
like-
How old are you right now?
I'm 24, bro.
Exactly, 24. You see what's going on, man. Shine, like I said, I seen the grind from 15, 16, from mom's crib. I seen it all, you know what I'm saying? And like, I seen you post, I don't know if it's too personal, but I feel like you said something about moving your moms out, and I remember you've been doing your thing, taking care of family, taking care of friends, everybody. Like, I see what you're doing.
for real,
Yeah,
for
bro.
real.
I had to do that though, bro. It's just like, you know, we was on Hopper, you know what I'm saying? And we got in some situation. We was in Patterson. We was just bouncing all over the town, bro. I got tired of that shit.
Yeah, hell
you know,
yeah.
I knew I could make something shake, but I was too busy, you know, being immature with my money.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah,
I was
we all
over here
do.
doing a lot of shit that's just like, I could hold on. I don't need this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hold up. You know what I'm saying? I'm stack this shit crazy. Try to get my family out this shit.
Hell yeah.
And then sure enough, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like shit done changed. You know what I'm saying? My mom out that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Shout out to
Yeah,
that right there. You got to
congrats
drop
to
a
that.
bomb for that
That's
one
the
time,
Real
bomb.
shit right there.
That's
Me
the
and my
goal, for
mom,
real.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, taking care of the family is what it's about.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that was like one of my biggest accomplishments up to this day. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
absolutely.
That's dope as fuck, man. To hear that,
Absolutely.
and people gotta talk about it, cause talk to people about your ethnicity. I know what you are. But
Oh yeah, I'm Mexican.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to the Mexican.
I was only one of my family born here.
See, and that's me too.
Wow.
That's why I'm saying we got a lot of relating factors that's like real dope to
Wow.
see, and it's
Yeah,
like,
bro.
and I know families reluctant, especially when they see you tattooing. You got a bunch of hood
Yeah.
niggas in the crib smoking
Nah,
outside.
yeah.
There's a line of niggas in cars and shit. They not really feeling it, so I know your parents got gotta be proud as
Yeah,
fuck, man.
my mom was like the one. My pops was more on some shit like, yo, you gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, yo, gotta chill and shit.
Yeah, you got people
My
in and out
mom
my
was more
shit.
so like, yo, if this shit gonna keep you out from being outside, then just do it.
Hell
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like, don't let nobody smoke in the crib. Like,
That's my rule. That's my one rule.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely did
bro.
go to the backyard, and I think we smoked in the back.
Yeah. We used to get it, you know what I'm saying? Right in my brother room sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
like we wasn't home and shit. But
Yeah,
at the end of the day, bro, it's like, you know, I'm just blessed, bro, because, you know, shit done changed. And
Hell
now I'm
yeah.
just like moving forward. I'm excited for what's to come. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I actually want to ask, like, so, what next? What's the next step for VMG Music? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Where do you see
what y'all got?
ourselves?
What y'all got going on right now? You got any projects coming out? New videos?
We just keep
Yeah.
on dropping. We
Yeah,
got
we
mad work is coming.
You working on a tape yet?
Nah.
No
yeah,
tape.
yeah,
You working on
yeah,
singles and
okay.
shit?
Yeah, it gotta be like anticipated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It gotta be right timing. Everything like real strategic now
We
these days.
building
with the
everything
music
up right
shit.
now. It's doing good though.
Hell
It's
yeah.
It's,
doing
not,
good.
it's nothing like how it used to be though. Back in the day,
nah.
bro, you just drop music and boom, you lit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hell
Now
nah.
they motherfucking want you to play with TikTok.
Yeah,
They want you to-
no word.
Yeah,
They
it's
want you
a
to-
little
feel
different
it.
generation.
Yeah, bro. So it's a lot different, it's more strategic now. And it's like
That's the hard
if your
part.
tape can't just come out if it ain't like really anticipated yet.
No,
Like, you
you're
know what I'm
right.
saying?
It ain't
You gotta
just go in
build
the
the buzz,
studio,
yeah.
rap, and drop a song. Nah.
Yeah, so but he could drop his next single and that shit could take off and then boom, they ready for the tape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
so it could
that's
just
true.
happen like this.
Right.
I'm
It's
always
the
working,
anticipation
though.
now.
I don't never stop working. I just had a session last night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I came out the studio at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's how I be. You gotta
That's
live that
how I be,
motherfucker
like,
I called
sometimes.
this motherfucker last night, yo, bro, be up though. I know
Nah,
big
big
shout
shout
out.
out. I appreciate y'all being able to come in for
Yeah,
real. That
yeah,
ass,
bro.
man. That really meant a lot to me that you were able to take the time out and both of y'all was able to pop out
Nah,
for
I
real.
appreciate you having us here, bro.
Nah, for real.
So what drove you to want to get into the music specifically as your like next business venture? Like, all right, you did the tattooing, you was doing art, you was drawing on skin for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What made you be like, nah, music is the way I want to go with it?
Yo, I figure like I only like to do shit that I love to do. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like my pops was in the music like way back, like
Word?
talking about 80s and shit. Like he was in the Mexican band. Like, you know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
word?
And that's
Wow.
how he was able to get his visa to come out here.
That's
and then,
wow.
you know, back in the
deep.
day, that's how they would stay out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? With the
Superstars
visa,
type
they like, motherfucker, I ain't coming back. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, I'm staying out here. So
Yeah.
whatever. He got to the music shit. My uncle, he's big out there. You know what I'm saying? He's still actually on tour out there. Like,
Wow.
Like, yeah, he pushing like 60. Like,
Oh.
still on tour. Like, you know what I'm
See,
saying?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Yo,
so
that's
my
dope.
pops was, you know what I'm saying, him and all his brothers in the group, cousins, all that, they have a group and
Wow.
shit, yeah, so whatever. Like, now, growing up, I would talk to him like, yo, pops, I'm at the studio with my bros, he's like, word, like, you know, he'll really be like, yo,
Ah, that's
stick to that
dope.
shit,
So
like,
he-
you know what
that's
I'm
dope
saying?
as fuck.
Stick to that shit, like, yo, whatever you doing, like, just keep doing it, you know, and now I put out little music videos, and then he sending it to the family, like, yo, check them out,
Like, yo,
yo.
check this
and
shit
then
out.
everybody in Mexico think I'm, like, rich and famous, you know, motherfucker, I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's fire, though.
Like, yo, bro, so, like, you know, like, and bro, them, he been rapping since we was young, bro.
Yeah, I met Cuba back in like 2016. I remember he was rapping back then. Him,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah,
remember having Butter.
yeah.
I had Butter SoundCloud and all that.
Yeah.
I remember listening to all that shit. But I remember I just seen y'all niggas in the trenches. I seen y'all posted up in Newark. Y'all shooting videos here and there. I'm
Yeah.
like, how do y'all get connected into like those into them areas? Like y'all just reach out to the artists. Like y'all already was
Nah,
listening
yeah.
to them, or they reach out to y'all. Like
I mean,
It's-
yeah, we be running into motherfuckers in the studio for real. You know what
Ah,
I'm saying?
nice.
Like,
Nice.
yo, my son, he got some shit, yo. He dealing with blah blah blah. He got some people pushing them, blah blah. You know, they sound right. They fuck with each other. Main thing is artists and artists fuck with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once they vibe out, they fuck with each other, then we can do whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It sounds
sounds.
jump on something if I can't feel like I can't vibe with you after that.
Oh,
It
absolutely.
ain't just about the music. It's about keeping that connection.
But
Afterwards.
it sounds like to me that it just happened just real organically. You
Yeah,
know,
it has to
Yeah.
happen.
it didn't even
Yeah.
like
And it was
it's
David-
not even
we don't
forced.
force
It just
nothing.
it
Yeah.
just
Can't
it
force
just happened, and now I like to see you guys really out here thriving and grinding
and it's
right
damn
now.
near genetic. If you say like the way you explained it, your pops was doing
Yeah,
it, and
my
he was
pops
with
was-
his family. Now you got your family,
Yeah, so
and y'all all
I
tuned
be
in
feeling
doing
like
more
I be having,
movement.
like I take that like that responsibility. I gotta finish the job. Like you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like you
yeah.
put me out here for a reason.
Hell
like, for
yeah.
the shit you was doing, you love to do, but you gave it up so I could have a better life.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
See, that's
Now
what
I
I'm
gotta
talking
take.
about. We need a bomb on that
Yeah,
for
you know
sure.
what
Hell
I'm
yeah.
Like, yeah, that's how I look at it. Like I got, I gotta
That's
take
that.
this shit.
That's that grind from that when you come from the background of third world countries, you know it could be so much worse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what your parents did to get there. Like I know now. Well, I know. I can damn near guarantee you probably made more than your parents. So it's like,
Yeah,
you know what
sure.
I'm saying? To be in that position and look back, like it's like damn. Like
Take the baton.
Yeah.
Right. Like my pops was grinding so.
It's
My
my
parents was
time.
grinding so hard
For me to get
at
this
this age
opportunity.
to try to be able to even get out here and
Yeah,
do what
to
they
get this shit going,
and
you
get
know
this
what
shit
I'm
going. So it's only right. We, you know what I'm saying? We take that baton like you
Yeah.
just said and. run forward with that shit, man.
Yes.
It's a beautiful thing to watch.
My thing
man.
is just like it'd be a lot of motherfucking rappers out here that just be capping, bro. You feel me?
Oh, yeah, for
oh
sure.
my
You know what I'm
God,
saying?
yeah,
So I be
yeah.
looking at that shit like, yo, bro, like we
Y'all
really
niggas ain't
show
even
our
like
life. Bro, we was doing this shit. We just run around scrolling. We would go get something to eat. Motherfuckers think we like already famous.
Well,
and
you
shit.
riding around the track
yeah,
hole,
but
nigga.
still, like, if we just put the camera behind this shit, it's just content. You know what I'm saying?
hell
Our life
yeah.
is like content. So we like, yo, let's just do this shit. Do the music, go hand in hand with the content and the tattoos.
Very
organic.
bro.
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
we really be chilling. It's not even like we trying to flash.
That's
It's
what-
But
like
it just
we
looks so
dead
good
be
on camera,
chilling.
nigga.
Yeah,
We
bro.
superstars.
Like I
We
said.
like, let's go shower. We gonna do something just chilling. That's what we do. We like to
yeah.
have fun real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Very organically, very not even trying to force it, not even
Yeah,
trying to.
exactly.
Oh, we need to create content. Let's try to do a buzz. No,
You
let's
might
just
do
roll the
this,
camera.
like,
We-
that might be your hobby right here, but it's
Yeah.
our hobby. It's something like we
Yeah.
like to do.
Yeah,
Just
well-
be chilling, bro.
One of the
for
most
real.
important parts about like YouTube and Instagram, social media in general, is consistency in content too.
Definitely.
So it makes sense to always have a cameraman around, always be in the studio, always be tattooing, and have a nigga recording while you're doing your tasks and all that type of shit. But so Cuba, I wanted to ask you, like, as far as music influences, like, who are your biggest influences in music? Like, who do you listen to the most? Or
Right now, VMG Cash.
of course,
Yeah.
you gotta listen to the gang first and
I got
foremost.
to. I like Baby's hard, Lil Baby.
Lil
Yeah.
Baby, it's like
Lil
4
Baby's
babies right now.
tough. Shit, yeah.
There's Babyface Ray, Lil
Yeah,
Baby,
man.
Dub Baby. There's
I
mad
like a lot of
babies.
Atlanta artists stuff for real. Like,
Ah.
this is the vibe for real. Cause they talk about what we like, what I like to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
dope
saying?
because I feel like a lot of people's sounds out here right now has transitioned into like a Bronx drill and just
Yeah.
drill.
Yeah.
I don't
And
wanna
like,
do. That's the main thing I don't want to do right now.
right, and I noticed that. That's why I was asking you, what are your influences? Because as soon as you say Atlanta, I'm like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Feel me? Because I'm listening to your sound. I'm like, it's that harmonic. You can sing, you can talk pain, you do your thing. So I'm like, that's dope as fuck to see now. It
Drill's
makes
tough,
sense.
though. Like, I don't take that away from nobody that do drill.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, nah,
it's
for
just
sure.
They killing it in their lane. This is like mine.
It's just not your lane. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's
right,
okay.
right.
Nah,
I can
that's-
do it. 'Cause I
that's-
did
yeah,
it, but I'm
yeah.
like, nah, I can't.
I feel like that's a young nigga sport right now. That Bronx drill shit is a young nigga sport.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
starting to get
them
annoying for
niggas,
real.
That is,
them
that
niggas is
is.
ready to crash
That
out and they
is.
are not playing. Them niggas
No,
is
no.
doing shoot
They
the
doing
niggas
their
shootouts
shit,
in the
though.
mirrors.
I
Hell
want
yeah.
longevity in it for real.
Yeah.
You know
I care
what?
about
You in it for the long run.
Boom,
Yeah.
boom. That's
That.
Because
that-
just in case of that drill movement go away,
hell yeah.
You
you're still gonna be able to listen to my music. Cause
Yeah.
I'm about the
100%.
same.
And you
I'm
gotta
talking
make your
about,
own lane, yo. Like
Yeah.
let's think about it, it's like 100, like 200 drill rappers out there in New
Right.
York right
And
now.
that's
like,
from right here, yeah.
and it's like, yo, at the end of the day, bro, you wanna make your like for example, Fetty, bro, he did right in front of us, bro.
Right in front of
He
us.
came out, motherfucker,
Something
didn't sound
crazy.
like nobody that was out. at
That
the
was
time.
nobody out. No,
Nothing.
So
he had his
came
own
with his
sound.
own shit. So it's like I look at it moving forward, like, yo, bro, you gotta come up with your own shit.
Hell
like
yeah.
however you could do it. End of the day is you just do your own shit. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah, that's that
Ain't no
each one
right or
teach one
wrong with this
inspiration.
shit, bro. It's just art. You know what I'm saying? Everything is art. You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying?
That's
I
true
take
too.
inspiration, but it's like I'm versatile, so I can hop on.
As long as you saying some
mad
shit, you know what I'm
different
saying?
stuff.
Right.
But I like sometimes I like the faster songs because I'm saying a lot.
Yeah.
But if you listen to the lyrics,
Nah,
It's
right.
like,
That's
yo,
what I'm
when you
saying.
break 'em down, it's like,
yeah,
oh.
if you really break them down, I'm saying something.
Nah.
It might just sound fast on the song, but listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
there to tell a story about a lot of stuff. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah, that's what I be saying. A lot of people be talking down on like Young Boy and Kodak and be like, them niggas ain't lyrical. But I'm like,
What?
nigga. And you know what's funny? One of my favorite rappers right now, No Cap. My son, No
Yeah,
Cap.
No
And you
Cap.
low key put me on. Cause I'm seeing you riding around, feel me,
Yeah.
Cardi on, listening to No
No
Cap.
Cap.
I'm like, yo, this nigga talking that shit. I'm like, who is this nigga? I really started tuning in because I kept seeing No Cap name, but I'm like, yo, bro, when you listen to that nigga words, the lyrics, I'm like,
You
yo,
say
His
some
metaphor
wild shit.
game is crazy.
He's one of one, bro. There's
Yeah,
nothing
his
like
metaphor
that.
game is
Like
crazy.
it hasn't been nothing like that in a
He
long
be
time.
saying some
Cause
stuff, you like, damn.
people want to
And
compare him
he
to Wayne.
slept on. He slept
people,
on.
people want to
Yeah.
compare him to Wayne, but it's like, but he's doing this while singing too,
Yeah.
and it's a different feeling of pain. Wayne shit was more witty, like just oh that shit was
Yeah,
crazy. That
That's
shit
how
was
people
crazy.
feel like.
Ain't nobody
People
heard
feel
it.
like that's rap though.
Yeah, but
You just making words sound like other words. That's rap, but you ain't got no flow to it. Or nothing.
yeah,
like,
and the delivery got to be there. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's just certain like Rollo Rodriguez is another one like that.
Yeah.
Them
Yeah,
two,
yeah,
them
yeah.
two, him and No Cap, and just so happy that they friends. I'm like, them niggas is going so crazy.
Yeah, they
man.
grew up together.
Yeah, I just started really tuning into like their actual story. I was just fans of
Robbo
both of them
signed
individually.
Lil Baby, another one signed a Young Boy.
Yeah, that's what's crazy, man. Like the way that shit works, and the way that these people are becoming CEOs and making big deals and everything
Yeah.
that's going on. Like, would y'all be willing to team up with a major label or something? Like if when they come knocking, not if
Distribution.
they coming.
Yeah,
Or
marketing and distribution.
it.
marketing
Yeah.
distribution. So
Yeah.
are you already like well versed into that realm? Like have you already been talking to certain like people that are
it's
already
just
in that
like,
world?
Yeah, so it's like like right now we're just trying to stay like see what we can do like because when you go into them rooms in them buildings, bro, you gotta have some type of leverage. You gotta be able to,
100%.
you
You
can't
have
go
to-
in there empty handed.
Yes.
You gotta be able to offer something. You gotta, they gotta meet you halfway or something.
Yeah, you gotta show.
If they're reaching their arm out way too far, when it's to the, like they taking you to the top, that's when you gain shit.
You gotta
know
on all platforms that they checking your TikToks, they checking
Spotify, all of that shit. Hey,
like,
right.
They checking everything. So it's like, yo, you really gotta.
You gotta come in there ready, bro. Like
if you don't, they gonna get you.
Yeah, the lyrics gotta be right. Your music gotta be hitting. Your pages, your socials gotta be right.
And in reality, when it comes to negotiation, you never walk into a table you're not ready to walk away from.
That's what I'm
not
saying.
ready to walk away from.
Damn, this nigga always got.
My boy got the
You never walk into a situation that you're not willing to walk away from.
Yeah.
If you come to an opportunity and you're desperate, they can sense that. And now they know that.
That's when the sharks. That's what I'm saying.
That's when the sharks circle.
Because that's the difference.
Make one little facial expression.
That's what I'm saying.
I got him.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, you got him.
That nigga said, how much?
You
I
got him in that sweet spot.
Yeah. But that's what it be though. You right. You gotta have leverage. You gotta show them.
You gotta walk in knowing what you have to offer and knowing that you can offer this to anybody who has a contract for you.
Because it ain't like it used to be. It used to be artist development. They assign you. Like, you know what? This sound is fire. We could work on that and put some marketing behind them, and we can make him work. Now they want to see that you already working.
I feel like I'm gonna be a little scared to sign something major, bro, because you hear about all these artists.
Hell yeah, they get duped and all that. But I mean, y'all got a hell of a team member. Y'all got Navarro with y'all. Shit. Let me shout out to my brother Navarro Gray, man. Listen, they got a lot of niggas free from a lot of situations. You know what I'm saying? No
so
bullshit.
we had to go in here.
Listen, you gotta go fuck with Navarro. Listen, man. And so okay, so y'all talking about having when y'all do talk to them labels and all the majors, like, is there like a number y'all not budging from? Like, if they come with the right bag, would you be like, y'all niggas could? Cause you feel me? Cause what companies really do is they sell their company. They built this brand, like Def Jam for example, like they built it up and then they sold it. Or like Rockefeller for example, they built the brand and they sold the shit for hundreds of millions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like Def Jam, not Def Jam. Def Row just sold, I think for like I think it was like 200 million to Snoop Dogg, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Y'all can fact check me on that. But like that's like is that like the ultimate goal, or do you want to like establish like a Bad Boy, or like you want to turn it into how 300, like you want to become like one of the biggest labels itself, or are you looking at it as, we're gonna do our thing, get our bag, get up out of here, and we just focus on us? Or do you plan on like, do you see yourself signing artists later on, like 10 years, 20 years from down the line? Do you still want to be?
Yeah, I'm looking at it like on some shit like, bro, we just going with the flow. You know what I'm saying? However way this shit go, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if there's big bags at the end of the road, bro, we taking them shit,
like you
bro.
say,
you know what I'm saying?
You're doing what you love, which is the most important thing.
Exactly.
I look at it like, I don't want.
The only way we'll get away from this shit, bro, is like when this shit start becoming like, you know, annoying. You know what I'm saying? It start getting in the way of other bags.
And that happen when they do have music.
Like, say my bro want to transition to fucking acting, and then acting fucking paying him this motherfucker the next Brad Pitt or something. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
Like, bro, you got running
Cuba Gooding.
Bro, you got running Cuba
Gooding. Could be the next Cuba Gooding.
Like Dave East. Look at Dave East.
He transitioned into acting. Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He still got the music shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like certain shit, like, you know what your calling is, you just gotta run to it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love music though, like that's my passion. It's just like, I know I can't rap forever. I ain't trying to be like Jay-Z. You know, Jay-Z still drop. He a billionaire, but he still drop his music when he wants to.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I want to get to that point where I just want to drop when I want to, not because I have to.
And
you know what I'm saying?
So you don't aspire to necessarily be the greatest rapper of all time. That's not your lane.
I want to speak to my people, man.
Yeah, you just want to grasp your audience and build that co-following.
Bro, music is therapy to me. So it's like when I'm in the studio, it's like I can make music
as
fast.
I can tell by the things you rap about. I can tell you it makes sense.
Therapy to me, bro. So there's certain songs that I do certain things on. I might rap and be flexing in one song, then I might go to a pain song, talk about something, you know. We got a lot of stuff going on. We done seen a lot, been through a lot, did a lot, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
one thing Diddy said growing up is you have to realize as an artist that once you pop, you could only have your 15 minutes. So once you're there, once you're growing at that point, you have to start leveraging yourself. You have to start so you can live forever. Not everyone can be Drake. Feel me? Not everyone's Drake.
Drake's in the nominee.
That's what I'm saying. He's one-on-one. But once you're at the pinnacle or climbing to the pinnacle, you need to start leveraging yourself through other ways, through other artists, through other brands, to where you're still at the top. Yeah, even though you're not always gonna be there musically, that you have to start thinking long term. You know.
You know what's a weird thing that I just, for some reason, you saying all that spiel reminds me of like Playboi Carti, who I'm not the biggest fan of his music, even though I do fuck with some of his songs. But like that nigga found a way, bro. He found a way to somehow make that mumble rap last. It's been damn near what 7-8 years. He was supposed to be in and out of here. He hasn't dropped a song in years, bro. This nigga's modeling. He's doing other shit. And it's kind of what you said, like, yo, my boy want to get into acting.
You know what it is though? People don't get comfortable. Like certain certain people don't get comfortable.
Yeah, that's the
I feel like
important
certain
part.
people get that little fame and then they get comfortable with that little fame.
Absolutely, and that's
then
what
as soon as you
something,
get
and that's what he
comfortable,
said
they take it away.
earlier. That's what he said earlier. You can
Yeah.
never be comfortable.
Can't
You
get
can never be.
Yeah.
No matter what we doing, people might think that we doing this and doing that, but we not comfortable. We look at every day trying to do something else. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
So what's next to come for VMG besides the music? Y'all got like y'all working on building a studio? Y'all working on starting a clothing line? Anything like that?
Yeah, we're trying to drop some merch.
Yeah, I figured because I already know.
I like that. See,
opening up them avenues. You know what I'm saying?
never be comfortable, and that reminds me of the quote I dropped this in an earlier episode. Is you have to think about the lifespan of a fruit. After you're ripe, guess what? You start decaying. You never want to start decaying. You always have to stay ripe. And whatever you do, you always got to keep going. Because once you become stagnant, it could be over. Just like that. You always got to keep going, no matter what it is. No matter if it's the same avenue, no matter if it's you're catapulting that into another avenue, you always got to keep going. Always, no matter what.
Like every level you reach, bro, like it get harder. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And it should get harder.
And it's just like it shouldn't feel like you know, a lot of people they like, you know, they'd be like, yo, bro, you doing your thing, blah blah. I just feel like, yo, I ain't doing enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I ain't doing enough, bro. And it's like you're not gonna understand it. You see it from different perspectives.
You don't.
Like,
Everyone thinks you're doing so well, but in your mind, it's like I know you're not satisfied with yourself
You
deep
expect
down.
more from yourself.
Hell yeah.
Certain
And then,
people that's cool what they do, but if you expect more from yourself, it ain't never gonna be enough for real.
yeah, not for nothing. When you start touching that bag, you get around the bag, and then you start seeing how this person's moving, that person's moving.
And once you're around everyone with the bag, there's different types of bags.
Right, and you start listening to
It
that.
becomes different.
Right, and you like, I think
I'm
I'm up, but it's like, nah, that nigga got on a $500,000 watch and it look regular. You feel me? Shit like that, fuck your head up, you know what I'm saying? But
it's just like if you're trying to do a horizontal switch, if you're trying to do a horizontal switch, it's easier. But when you're trying to go vertically to another level, it's harder. You feel me? If you want to change jobs here and get a new job, it's easy. But if you want to move up,
climb the ladder.
once you want to climb the ladder, now you're talking about more work that comes into it.
You want to go from a manager to a CEO.
Exactly.
That's that vertical jump.
I can quit my job today and go get a new job tomorrow because that's a horizontal switch. It's not a vertical switch. Once you want to do the upper echelon, you want to jump another tax bracket, that's when the work starts becoming hard.
It's a risk.
Like Big said, man, more money, more problems. And, shit. And like I said, it should be that way. It gets harder because nothing that you really want in life is going to be easy. Nothing. Not the girl you want, not the car you want, not the lifestyle you want, the house you want. None of that shit's gonna be easy if you especially if you're striving for big things. You feel me? Like I can tell you a dreamer. Y'all dreamers. Y'all think big. You know what I'm saying? You like I said, like you were saying, y'all treat a small business like it's already $1 billion business because you gotta invest. You gotta have that image out. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to once again give y'all flowers and give y'all kudos for that, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
I'm real excited to see what y'all got coming up next,
I'm
man.
really excited.
Listen, I know y'all got the culture corner shit going on. Y'all listen. I mean, culture block. Pardon me. Culture block going on. So I'm gonna be looking into that, man. Y'all tap into the culture block. We got VMG here, man. I want to give y'all a special thank you, bro.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Listen, this has been episode 15, man. So we gotta go, but we like I said, big special thank you. Shout out to VMG.
Big shout out VMG for real.
Listen, y'all go tap in. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Instagrams one time. Inkman B.
Inkman B. INKMANB.
Yes, sir.
Vmg_Cuba on all platforms.
Yes, sir. And this is K Cinco to your right. I got this G's aka as in the front. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. I want to give y'all a big thank y'all for tapping in, man. Episode 15 of the Free Gen Podcast.
15.
And we
thank you guys.
Gone.
We out of here.